What's going on, guys? Blazing Tech here with my dad, also known as Blazing Dad. And as you guys have seen recently, my dad has purchased a new 2020 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-road, just like this one in white. It's a very nice vehicle. I've got my dad here on the mic. He's going to be sharing our story on how we saved a considerable amount of money purchasing our 4Runner from out of state, why we did that, and how Toyota kind of forced us to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to let him go ahead and take over, and he's got an interesting story for you.
All right, YouTube. Hope everybody's doing well and keeping their chin up here in COVID-19. All right, so it came a point that we needed to get another vehicle here, and we're getting to the end of the 2020 model year, and I really wanted to get a TRD Off-road four-wheel drive 4Runner. So I started looking on Cars.com in the area, and I basically started to find out that if you basically look for lowest price, they were considerably lower MSRP prices once you were out of state. Like this one was 1,200 miles away. The MSRP was $40,814. This one was 1,800 miles away. MSRP was $41,348. But if you're on Cars.com and you switch over to distance nearest first, one thing you're going to find out is that here in the Golden State, right here you can see this. This is $43,849. $3,800, basically $4,000 more than what you'd find out of state. $44,052. So I did a little bit more research, and I found out that here in this zone, here in the western zone, California, if you take a look at the screen, this is how they're pretty much dropped into this zone. Most of them have the KDSS suspension system, along with navigation and all-weather floor mats, which I don't mind. But I personally don't need the navigation because the normal one has Apple CarPlay, and I'm going to use the navigation right off my cell phone, and I'm not going to be rock crawling with this 4Runner, so I don't need the KDSS suspension system. So in my research, I noticed that outside of the California zone, you can find vehicles like what you can see here on the screen. It's still four-wheel drive. It's still got the same engine, except, the only option on my particular unit was $269 for the all-weather floor liners and cargo tray package. That's it. Nothing else. No KDSS, no navigation. Now, so a sticker on this is $40,800 and approximately. And I paid way less than this by waiting to the end of the model year, by waiting till September, Labor Day weekend. I got a smoking deal. I would venture to say I probably got the best deal on a brand new TRD Off-road 4Runner in the United States. And Blazing Tech and I had to fly 1,600 miles away, 7 states away to go and get this, but it was totally worth it because, drumroll please, we saved $4,000 off of this price right here. The price I paid was $36,800, which is $4,000 less than this. And let me tell you why. Because this dealership took $3,000 discount off of this sticker price right here, which brought it to $37,800, and $1,000 rebate, which made it $36,800. And it was legit a brand new vehicle with only 36, I repeat, only 36 miles, brand new, full warranty. It came with the Sirius XM trial, the full Toyota Care, no strings attached. We agreed on all the numbers via the phone. And when we got there, no smoke and mirrors, everything was legit. Signed the paperwork, we got a temporary tag in the window, and we started heading west. And first day we drove 600 miles and we stayed in Denver, Colorado. The second day we made it from Denver all the way back to California, and I think it took us about 14 hours, but we made it all the way home. And all in all, it costed about $600 to fly out there and drive the car home, including the hotel stay and the meals. So that's probably the craziest fly drive I've ever done. I've done closer ones before. I did buy a 2012 FJ Cruiser out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I got a smoking deal on that one. Also, after that, when I needed something with 4 doors, sold that basically for exactly what I paid for it, including the tax and license, and picked up a 2014 Tacoma in Henderson, Nevada. On that one, I rode my motorcycle out there, paid for the vehicle. They helped me load the motorcycle on the back of the Tacoma, and I drove the Tacoma home. That was an interesting trip as well. So, purpose of this video is that if you've got the time and you don't mind making a little adventure out of it, it's totally worth it to go out of state and save thousands of dollars. You might be saying, okay, well, maybe he could have gone over to Keys Toyota here and bargained on this one. Yeah, nice try. I did try that, okay? Any dealer in California, they were taking and giving you just the rebate only. So on this particular unit, it was going to be $42,849 plus tax and license. That's it. And when I asked for a discount beyond that, they started telling me, well, we've only got one on the lot. Why should we give you a discount? If you don't pay full pop, somebody else will. Because right now, this COVID-19 thing has created a weird anomaly in the market where the demand has remained strong for cars, for new cars and used cars, pushing used car values up. Also, dealers have not been as willing to deal or discount new cars here. So all you'd need to do if you wanted to do something similar, if you happen to have the time and you don't mind flying and making a 2-3 day trip out of it, I highly recommend going to Cars.com. They're not paying us for telling you about this, but this is how we did it. Went to Cars.com, scroll down and find the unit you like. Say for example, you like that that metallic blue. Contact this dealer. Tell him that you'd like a really, really good deal on it. And yeah, once you leave California and you get into the Midwest, they are a lot more apt to giving you a better deal. I have noticed also from this experience, I found out that Dallas, Texas happens to be a great place to buy Toyotas. I think because Toyota is now based in Texas. But they are definitely willing to deal and give you a great deal. All right, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please post them down below and we'll try to answer them as best as possible for you. Peace out and take care.